Hey friends, we're back in the kitchen. As you can see, it was a cold day today. We're supposed to get down to -2 tonight, and we are super grateful for our wood-burning stove. It keeps the house nice and cozy. So I'm going to show you one of our favorite Valentine's treats. We've had a long-standing tradition of having pancakes for dinner on Valentine's Day, and so I thought I'd share the recipe with you in case you need a gluten-free recipe for pancakes. It's super fun, super easy. I use a high-speed blender, but you can mix this by hand and still have it turn out just as good. So, shall we dive in? When using the blender, you tend to put things in a little bit backwards in a recipe. So you want to start with your liquids and layer on top, and then your dry ingredients will mix in real well. So I'm going to start with the thickest wet ingredient, which is going to be a mashed up banana. And I just mashed it up with a fork. Again, if you have a Vitamix, that's probably not too necessary, but somehow it seems like it mixes a little better. Next is 1 cup of any milk. For us tonight, coconut milk is what we have on hand, so that's what we're using. And we have 4 eggs. So I started making pancakes on Valentine's Day before Jesse and I were even married. They used to be crepes that were really thin though. I kind of miss them sometimes, but it's fun to have a substitute. And then we're going to be putting canned peaches and raspberries that we picked. We have 1/4 cup of almond meal and 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. I keep my almond meal in the freezer because we don't use it very often, and that helps it stay really fresh. And then this is 1/2 cup of coconut flour. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to blend it up and show you how to cook them. Here we go. While the pan's warming up, I'm going to go ahead and get some raspberry and some peach syrup ready. We don't sweeten it real heavily, but since it's a special occasion, we do throw in a little brown sugar and make it an extra treat. Pan's nice and hot, so now it's time for pancakes. Coconut flour pancakes are a little bit funny. You kind of have to squish them down a little bit. Just like any other pancake recipe, you want the pancakes to get nice and bubbly, and these won't turn quite so golden as you're used to. They'll get a little darker than that, but trust me, they're really good. You need them to set up a little more than you might be used to if you're used to making a traditional pancake. You're going to cook the majority on one side and then flip it, and that side will cook much quicker. There we go. So that's what you want them to look like when they're all finished. I can't wait. something really special at my house. Every Monday, my dad used to make them because he was a pastor at our church, and Monday was his day off. So we looked forward to Monday morning pancakes every single week, and it was such a treat. So homesteaders usually make a big deal about food storage, and I just wanted to show you guys, this was all made from food storage. We had the dry ingredients that we buy in bulk. Those are all in our pantry and put away downstairs where it's dark and cool. The coconut milk is canned, so that's another thing that was put away. And then we have the frozen berries and the canned peaches, and those are just such a treat. So all of this stuff I was able to make without going to the grocery store. And we like to keep our meat freezer stocked too, so that's another big plus. Is it yummy? Yeah. We don't sweeten it real heavenly. Oh, great.